Oh, can you hear me now? Testing, testes, testes. Yep, it's working now. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Can you hear me now? It works now. Testing, testes, testes. Yep, it's working now. All right, well, now that I've wasted fucking 10 minutes of my life talking to myself, that's great. Don't watch the beginning as I covered all that great stuff. Yeah, it was only 4 minutes. Only 4 minutes. So yeah. Anyways, let me go back. Remember where the fuck I was at. I was talking about what Mule covered. He posted something on YouTube. It's not a video. It's like one of those little posts. And I said, I don't know how the hell they do that. How you just make a post on YouTube? I might answer sometime. I really do. I'm like, my wife thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, oh, pussy, you could do one more rep. Do one more rep, pussy. Fucking. She thinks, yeah. That's why she won't work out with me. I'm like, you got it, bitch. Do it, you fucking pussy. So, anyways, what I was trying to say was, there's somehow they post these little things, like these little vote, like you can vote. I don't know how they do that. That's new to me, but Guns Coast to Coast posted one 6 days ago about a shooting that happened a month ago or something. Mule Team 66 posted something about Slays, Tyson James, 15 hours ago. And this other guy here, are you going to plant a vegetable garden this year? Please poll below. I don't know how to do that. But they have these little vote places you can vote and just post comments. HTTP does it quite a lot too, but I don't know how the hell they do it. So why am I still stuck in this? Okay. Good morning, Tactical Nugs. How are we doing? Did Mr. Stinger not get a link? I'm pretty sure I emailed it to him. Let me check which computer I sent that shit on. I've still not got this stuff set up. I'm still running around busier than a one-legged man in the, or what's that? How do you say that? One-legged man in the asking contest. Um, yeah, it shows. Maybe it's just, I don't know. It's raining here. Maybe the speeds are slow. Maybe I didn't hit enter. It's a it's a day. It's one of those days. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Good morning, Patriot in the Dark. I was gonna do well, obviously the green screen is not fully fucking functional here, but I was really busy last night to get anything set up. What the fuck is that? Need a neck hair trim there or something. I don't know. Anyways, what's everybody doing today? Anything fun and exciting going on? Poison Stinger 2. Did you ever get Poison Stinger 1 back? Did you get an attorney? Oh, there it goes.
No. I haven't done that yet. The next step that I'm going to do is get on Twitter, and I actually was talking about it last night. Get anybody that I know on Twitter, and kind of try to get them to talk to me that way, because I've already sent the letter and they haven't responded one way or another. So at this point, I don't really care what they do. I just want them to do it. So I was thinking about setting up a Twitter campaign or trying to start one somewhat.
Page in the Dark. I definitely fucked myself. I'm the only one. Exactly. Thank God. My wife she's like, what in the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, it's Marine jargon, military jargon. Military people would understand me. Oh fuck. And then she'll ask me some questions, and then she'll like, stop, pause the video, tell me, I want to know about this, and I'm like, Okay. Are you being sarcastic, or do you really want to know? And then she likes to watch, what the hell was we watching? Homestead Rescue, I think is what it's called. So, whatever. Anyways, these people go out and rescue these people that are allegedly preppers or homesteaders or whatever. And then, like, they get there and they have no, like, they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. You should not have moved from the city with no preparations. Like, they didn't read one fucking book. Or if they read the book, they had no comprehension. So, anyways, we watched that, and she'll ask me questions about that because she's never deer hunted, or she gets mad because she's like, "What did you do?" Like, what do you mean, what I do? She's like, "Why do you have all these fucking? What is those things?" And I, it's so funny. Peter's gonna hate me right now, but I'm gonna show you. Peter's gonna hate me. So I've been doing rabbit first.
That one keys out a little bit.
Oh, did it?
Oh yeah.
It's camouflage. Is it camouflage one?
Yeah, it's mostly invisible.
Anyways.
Yeah, OBS is a lot better with green screen stuff.
Well, I was just fucking around with it today, but
right.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
Your cloak of invisibility, Potter. You are a wizard.
Send me money, or I will come to your house and hide in your closet and tell your wife about your porn collection on your phone.
That's even creepier done in an English accent.
Oh no, right? Anyways, so she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm making a Native American spiral cut cloak, basically is what it is." And so what you do is you take the rabbit pelt and you take a protractor or something, or you can do it by hand, whatever, and just go around in a circle, and then you jab your knife into the wood table or whatever you're working on, preferably something wooden, and then you just pull it through. You have to have a sharp knife, and it'll make this nice little spiral, and then you can take that spiral and weave it together with another spiral, because it makes 6 to 8 feet depending on how big the rabbit hide is. Right. Just weave it together. I mean, you can make gloves, you can make all kinds of shit. I'm not going to tell you how to do it.
What up, Wardrobes?
Wardrobes Network. Good morning. So anyways, yeah, I get those questions. She's like, "Where did those rabbits come from?" I was like, "The same ones that's in the freezer." She's like, "There better not be no damn rabbits in the freezer." I'm like, "Don't go to my freezer." Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. There's like rabbits that are in vacuum sealed bags, prepared to eat. They're not just whole rabbits there. People, come on. There's gonna be that one guy that has to say something.
Is that wrong? Is that a wrong thing to do? I don't even know. I've never.
To vacuum bag a rabbit while it's still in its hide?
No, not while it's in its hide, obviously. But okay.
What? Yeah, I vacuum seal them.
Yeah, raw.
But yeah,
after they've been mine is cleaned. Hide. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like what it would in the supermarket if you bought it from there.
Yeah, it looks like a chicken.
Nice.
Because she's afraid that she's going to go out and grab one and think it's a fucking chicken. I'm like, it's not a chicken. It does look like chicken when it's frozen. In order to find his equal, an Irishman is forced to talk to God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ask him a lot why the fuck I'm still here. There's obviously a plan for me. I don't know what it is yet, but
man, even the world has cockroaches. I mean, there's a purpose for them, right?
Well, they don't ever die unless you step on them.
As a species, they don't ever die. As individuals, they die pretty easily. You can catch them.
Man, I wish I could tell you some stories.
Tastes better than chicken, says Wardrobes. Interesting.
I don't know. I have my own chicken too.
I've never had rabbit that I know of.
I like them both. I like squirrel too. I love deer.
I definitely haven't had squirrel.
Really? think I've had everything. Raccoon, you have to cook over an open fire so the fat drips off of it, because otherwise it's fucking nasty. I don't know if I've had possum.
Oh, I definitely haven't had that.
But I assume you would cook it the same way you would a raccoon, so that the nastiness drips through and burns away.
I don't think I'd want to eat possum just because it's the stuff that it eats.
Yeah.
Rabbits, on the other hand, it's like I kind of don't understand even why they're not like kosher, just because they're mostly vegetarian.
So what? Your dad's farm is infested with rabbits? Wow. What does he have there that they're interested in? Because there must be something there. Does he have like a lot of low brush? Well, you can't catch. You're not technically supposed to catch wild rabbits and breed them, although that would be cool. He wanted to get a pellet gun and keep them out of his small side garden, so I gave him some links. Yeah, I have a cool. I have a Beeman that I had when I was a kid. It's an old breakdown. It's got a 22 barrel and it's a 177 cal. The problem is finding the O-rings for the barrel, so I had to make some out of inner tube. And then I got 2 of these Smith and Wesson or something like that breakdown rifles not too long ago from Walmart for like $13, and they're like 22 caliber fucking badass fucking air rifles. So can't afford beef anymore.
We got all the different things that possum tastes like.
Yeah.
Raccoon tastes like beef. Possum tastes like a turkey leg.
Yeah, I've had raccoon before, like I said.
Like a well cooked one at a fair, or like one that's been boiled.
I got more air rifles than you can imagine. I kept saying, man, they had these. They were stupid. They were like $179, and maybe I got them for 20 or $30. I don't remember because it was a while back. No, it didn't hit too many fucking times. And then I got CSR, so CSR is a real problem when you get older. CRS. Yeah, see, I can't even remember what the acronym is. I can't remember shit. You know, it's an old man's disease.
All right.
He bought one of each. It's hilarious seeing my stepmom use a pellet AK and 4 little buddies. I seen this AK-47. That motherfucker's bad as shit. I even have a semi-auto 22 PCE air rifle. I like Canadian goose. Tastes like roast beef. I've never had a Canadian goose. Can you hunt those fuckers? Are they in season? Do they have a season, or you just shoot them at any time because they're armadillo is odd. Flavor is kind of bird-like, sort of like frog, like kind of like squirrel.
Oh no!
I've eaten many a frog leg. I have guns that cost as much. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
those
things are expensive.
The 50 cal air gun.
A decent BB gun costs right around $100. You want to get the air rifle stuff or the fully automatics BB guns? My God, they're expensive.
I stand corrected. There's the Ruger breakdown 22 caliber air rifles and a Beeman. Sorry. Roast raccoon is my favorite. Possum is best boiled in stew. I don't think I've ever had possum. I've had raccoon, but yeah, it's the way I had it, the way the guy explained it to me, it's best to cook it over an open flame to help the fat drip away from it, because I guess they're real fatty and they taste nasty if you don't do it that way.
I do have a AR-7, which is kind of takedownish. That's fun.
They have a season. It's more meat, like more like beef and chicken. Rat tastes the same as quail.
Ugh. I have never had either.
Never had quail?
No.
Fuck.
haven't had
Ruger
them
Airhawk
recently.
brake barrels, common Walmart. Yeah, it may be that. I'll look today and post it up in Discord or um fuck. Yeah, Discord's fine. Yeah, couldn't beat that. Especially whenever, I bought like the pellets for like $2 for the tins, like everyone they had. Um I just recently picked up a chalk bag with chalk for the gym, because usually you buy those ones you hang up and then for
Yeah.
grip you use the chalk. But they had climbing gear ones at this Walmart, and they were like $1, and the bags of chalk were more than the climbing bag that clips onto your belt. So, but I bought a couple bags of that. I don't know. We're supposed to be fucking,
Mm-hmm.
losing everything, and everything's going on sale. I ate my first rat and fell in love with the furry little MREs right away. I mean, if it's cooked, if it's cooked, I mean, it's sure be fine. I don't know about eating the organs, but I mean, I'm sure if you grew them, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's so much cheaper than real animal. Lizard is stringy like snake, so the flavor is good. I've had snake, had alligator.
I've had a rattlesnake, so there's something I've had.
They used to sell exploding pellets on Amazon, and I may or may not and cannot or can and cannot confirm that I purchased a few of these cans of pellets, but now they're no longer allowed. They were from Russia.
Hmm.
Never eat long port. I never eat long port, and don't ever plan to.
Yeah, no, I think most
If
people know
it
what
gets
that
that
is.
bad, I'd rather just bite the bullet. That's one of those I don't think you can come back from.
It's like sucking a dick. Once you did, I mean, you
Once you
might
do
not
it,
do it. You might not do it all the time, but every time I look at you talk, all I'm picturing.
yeah, you can't come back from that. That is normal food. Wes, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Well, maybe not the possum and the raccoon, but
Yeah,
everything else.
that's you got to be pretty desperate to eat that, don't you?
No,
I mean, I'd eat it in a survival situation, but it wouldn't be my first go-to.
I mean, fuck, I've shot squirrel and camped out and eat them. I mean, not everybody takes their food with them to the woods.
Right?
And sometimes you have to shoot a raccoon if it be a little nosy fucker. The possum, you could take a piece of pipe and a piece of 550 cord and pick them up and relocate them somewhere. I don't like to kill possums unless I have to, because they are perfect bug eating creatures. Make something like that. No, I didn't make these. These motherfuckers um, are shit. They came. I prefer regular pork. The long pork has too many chemicals.
That is funny
Uh,
and true.
you, you might catch a different strain or
Yeah.
variation, or what variant. You might get a different variant if you didn't cook it right. I hate piranha in Thailand. Tastes like whitefish, kind of. Huh? You ate piranha in Thailand? I didn't ever eat piranha. I had piranha. Um,
Really,
yeah. Oh yeah.
that's cool.
You could drop a hot dog in the fucking fish tank, and they would fucking eat it before it hit the bottom. And my buddy, I was like, he's like, you just fed him. I'm just gonna put my finger in there. I'm like, don't you damn do it. Don't dare do it. They'll turn it into a mincemeat. Yeah, trash pandas. I hate them fucking things.
Oh yeah.
No, trash panda is a raccoon. Possum is a trash panda. I mean, I really never had a problem with the possum. It's always the raccoon. Fuck, trash pandas are phenomenal assholes.
Corona get huge.
Yeah, I mean,
Their
they
little teeth look cute, and I'm sure are cute until about 100 of them are on your ass.
well, they won't necessarily eat you unless they sense blood.
Right.
I mean, I could clean the tank and not get bit up, but if you drip blood in that bitch, they would tear a piece of steak to hell.
Oh shit, it'd be fun to
You know,
watch.
I mean, you could feed them a small kid. I'm sure it was wild. They deep fried it into little balls, like a melon ball scoop. Huh? I mean, it's fish is. I love fish. I don't think I've ever had a fish that was really nasty. I mean, I'm not a big fan of catfish, but I don't think I've ever had carp either.
I don't know all the stuff I've had yet.
Well,
Had
the
a lot of
catfish
fish.
depends on who cooks that, how it was prepared, I guess. So, what is anybody doing today on this fine Wednesday day? Anybody have any news to report from your sector of the world? We have people from all different states here.
Yeah,
Anonymous is in Ohio. Wes is in Texas still, I think. Patriot in the dark. For the life of me, I keep forgetting where the fuck you're from. Michigan, maybe? No. Maybe Ohio? I don't remember. But we have singers in Arizona.
Yeah,
Is the world going to shit around you?
pretty much.
I just love meat and fish, small game, big game. All the meat I tried, I liked. Except for anything that comes in an MRE. True smoked catfish is outstanding. Yeah, I want to build a smoker, but then I'm like, fuck, everybody in the 10 square block, people live in town will be able to smell that shit from, for 10 miles away. So, and then they'll be like, oh, I remember that guy out there was smoking bologna.
You worry too much.
Yeah. All it takes is one motherfucker to remember you got something, and then they'll be showing up at your door or whatever.
All it takes is one motherfucker to remember that the other motherfucker never came back.
And it don't work that way. Oxford is about 20. But you're also talking about the mindset from being in the military. Like, we'll crawl through fucking briar bushes, under barbed wire, and whatever the fuck it takes for mission completion. So,
right.
Maybe not all people are going to be that desperate, but or that dedicated or desperate. They could be either or. But there are some people that are. Coffee, yum. Did you go get coffee or did you make it?
She made it.
You didn't go to Dutch Bros this morning? No. What's going on?
Only once in a while, dude. Only once in a while. It's too expensive to go all the time.
Michigan, okay. Yeah, I forget. Too many smacked in brain injuries, Karen mode. I don't think that emoji is big enough. Have you seen that coffee cup that looks like a grenade?
Really?
That's what you need. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
Michigan had a school shooting yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I've seen some tidbits of that. So did they ever figure out what color the child was that came in and done this? Does it fit the public narrative?
Yep. Ain't no way she ever gonna let me to eat that thing. Although it'd feed us well for a while.
She's too fatty.
Well, the fat you
That's
could render
great,
down
though.
and use as
Yeah.
cooking oil.
Yeah,
Kitty cooking oil.
All sorts of
Nobody's
oils.
eating this kitty.
Oh, look, Northern. It's your friend.
Yeah, you can't see much. It's invisible, Northern. See, it doesn't hurt.
My cloak of invisibility. I never thought about that. You could probably tan a cat.
I'm sure you can. If you got a dead cat that had really great markings, try it out.
Yeah, I'll try that out. They won't release the name until they decide to charge him as adult or not. Yeah, I know everybody's gonna have to cook with a fire, but fucking smoking, man, smoking. It just makes my fucking mouth salivate thinking about fucking smoked meats.
I do like smoked meats.
It's, making your own jerky, and we were just talking about making
a smoker too.
Huh?
Can you make jerky on a smoker too?
Yeah, we smoke meats. It's just like turns it into jerky.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've dabbled. I've dipped my toe into the smoking world. I don't have anything good quality, but I do have an offset that I have fucked around with here and there that I enjoy.
So they won't release the name until they decide how to charge him as adult. So they won't release his ethnicity either because it's probably not going to fit the narrative.
Well, if it comes out black, the story will go away.
Or any other color than fucking the white, Nazi-esque fucking humans.
Pretty much.
If it gets bad enough, we'll be using fire to cook, heat, etc. So unless you're really spread out, no one will know who's got what. But you can smell food from miles.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody's cooking in the wood. But I can smell stupid people's fucking vape. My neighbors vape, and they're not that super close to me. And my son walked out of his cabin one day, and I was like, "Are you fucking vaping like cherry vanilla?" He's like, "No, how the fuck do you smell that though?" I was like, "Take a big whiff." He's like, "I never fucking thought to smell that."
Mm-hmm.
And so I like, yeah. When you can smell somebody smoking weed three houses down, that's what they use to make strings for instruments with. Sinew? What was Ruben talking about? Or technical notes, I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's why they use to make strings for instrument with catgut.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what they use to make stitches with. I didn't know strings for instruments. Just smoke some tuna there, Wes. Smoke some tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Just went to a local swap meet. Those knockoff purses might be tan kitty. That'd be hilarious. Ethnicity's not now. I just see for the first time they said male. I did see something about, like, I watched. Well, I didn't watch. I was listening because I was put everything, just set it on auto fucking play or whatever and do work. And something about there was a reporter talking to a mother and her son, and the kid. The kid knew not to go to school that day, and his cousins knew not to go to school that day, and a whole bunch of them knew not to go to school that day. So the school knew about it, and they still fucking didn't do anything about it. Obviously they had some reports that this kid was a fucking problem and who was going to do something. Apparently he cut off an entire deer head and threw it in the fucking court lobby or in the lobby of the school or something, and there's just a whole bunch of fucking weird fucking shit going on. So, and then the reporters are keeping it quiet, like the people that know the kid didn't say anything about the kid. They just kept reiterating the same fucking talking points. So I'm just glad I didn't go to school today. I'm going to do online school. I don't want to go to school and get shot.
Who does?
You smell cig in the woods. Yep. So I don't know. But I just heard that when I was working. That's all I heard. I didn't know where it was at. 15-year-old male. The dad bought the gun on November 26th. Was it a rifle or a pistol? Please tell me it's something other than fucking a rifle.
All right. Yeah,
Cigarettes are stinky. I didn't realize how stinky they were until you quit smoking. Yes.
oh my God, yeah.
That's so bad that she can hear her own
I
keyboard.
no. I can smell a smoker from a mile away now. And I never, I used to smoke for years. I was like, why people bitching about the smell? I don't smell nothing.
No, Deerhead was another kid. Oh, so that wasn't the same school, or was it some other kid put the Deerhead there? Wes says your cat is very cute. It would make a nice handbag. Mrs. West. They knew there was a problem. Several didn't show up on that day. Yeah, I mean, if the kids are telling you, you might want to listen because they all Instagram, Snapchat, fucking TikTok, but fucking whatever fucking app's the newest one out, you know.
Yep.
What's the weird is my daughter skipped school yesterday. She never skipped. Huh. 9mm pistol 6-hour PS20 something. Same school, different kid. Deerhead was a senior prank. Oh yeah, okay. So there was no affiliation. Well, it's sad to say, but I had to buy these for my kids just in case.
Yeah. You actually send them to school with that shit?
Yeah.
Well, do they wear it every day, or is it once in a while when they feel
It's
unsafe?
in a backpack. They don't even know it's there.
Nice. That's the one thing I wish I had done.
Now, well, my youngest daughter, she knows because she's like, why the fuck is my backpack heavier? She's like, I took all the stuff out of it and it was heavy, and I was like, no reason. But I had to explain to them how to, you put your backpack on. If you have to leave the school or whatever, put it on, take it with you because it's got body armor.
All right.
So, I mean, it's not going to stop an AR.
Yeah, but I mean, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to bring to school.
But well, it might actually. I need to do some testing. I need to buy some more of these, but with the books and this stack, because this is level 3A. So with this and the book stack, it may actually stop an AR because I don't want to give too much of that away, but if you got enough books, you can stop an AR. And then when you're in fighting positions in buildings,
they body armor with an AR. Yeah, you only have to hit anywhere else or hit the same spot over and over. You got 30 rounds, most likely.
Well, they won't, like, that's a thing I was talking to the wife about too, is like, you can't fight anybody now, or you get a felony. So you have to shoot and kill them because you can't fucking punch a motherfucker in the mouth anymore.
Yeah.
They've made it a felony for you to physically harm somebody, but it's not to shoot them dead for the same offense. Because in all reality, once you communicate a threat, I can shoot the fuck out of you. Because if I feel scared, I can shoot you.
All right.
I mean, that's it. Like, ooh, he touched me. Bam, bam. Okay. You just lost your fucking life, and I'm walking away. Because I can't hit you back anymore, because if I do, I'm a felon, and they're going to take my fucking rights away. Stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard of in my life.
All right.
Everybody's a winner, though. Here's your trophy.
Yep.
Everybody gets a trophy now. An illegally armed kid in a school stops another kid from doing a mass shooting. That would be news. Well, I mean, we did actually take rifles to school or shotguns to school. We just never took them out of the car. We knew better because we were taught safety on the fucking firearm. When you go hunting after school or before school and then go to school, you can't go home and fucking, if you're 30 miles away at a hunting camp, which we'd always do because we had property that was way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to take the fucking shotgun all the way back to the house. No, it's going to go in the back window or in a fucking a rifle or shotgun bag. And nobody ever had a problem with that. And nobody would come to school and shoot up our fucking school because everybody had fucking guns in their car. If you get into a fight, you get expelled and thrown into convict. Yeah, now they call the police.
Yep.
If you're in high school, they call the police on you. Here in Indiana, it's a felony. So if it comes down to a conflict, I'm just gonna have to fucking shoot you because I can't fist fight you. If you're over 18, because once you turn over 18, you're a felon for what the hell is it called?
Assault.
Not domestic violence, just when you beat your wife or something, but whatever the fuck the charges they give you is a felony. And you should see the farm boys go down to my school. People got put in the hospital for trash talking, 3-day suspension and back. Yeah, same way it was here. And most of the time, you didn't get a suspension unless the motherfucker was bleeding. They closed the insulation school here and bust them all out of county now. Huh. We had gun racks with guns in the trucks. Yep. Well, they didn't stop it. They didn't ever tell us to stop. It just, I don't know what happened after I left. Isolation. So is that for bad kids? That's hilarious. My daughter was asking me this morning about all my scars and how I got them before school today. Yep. I acquired many of those. Lockers are sharp as fuck. Really sharp. That's how I actually met my best friend. He came from a different school, and we kind of butted heads to, first couple of weeks, and then push come to shove, and they're beginning ass beating in the middle of the hallway, and we both were just tired of fighting. Nobody came and stopped us, and I was like, "Are you done?" He's like, "Are you done?" I was like, "Mutual agreement to stop, I guess." And he said, "Yep." And so we shook hands, and then we became best friends all through school. Went to the Marine Corps together. So
Well,
through the rest. Yeah. So funny how things happen like that. Now, if that happened, they would come to school the next day and shoot you and 10 other people. Be like, well, this guy doesn't like me. Bah, 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 bah. My son, I wish he was here to tell you the story. He's not here right now, but so he works at the Hell Mart, and while he's going through college, because he graduated with an associate's degree, now he's going back to college. Anyways, so he works at Walmart to have fun, to fuck off in his life, right? So anyways, this kid that's been working there for 3 or 4 weeks still can't operate a fucking pallet jack. He can't do anything that he's told right. He whines and cries and complains that nobody's teaching him the right way, and everybody treats him badly, and everybody yells at him. And my son tries to just tell him, "Hey, do this, fucking pay attention, yada yada yada." Well, the kid fucked up the other day, and everybody was pissed off at him. So my son yelled at him, and the kid started crying. And he's like, "I thought you were like everybody else." He's like, "Everybody just wants you to not fuck up. It's not that nobody doesn't fucking not like you, motherfucker, but you continuously don't pay attention and don't do what the fuck you're told. People don't come to work and be like, oh, I hope you fucking fail so we can yell at you. Nobody wants to fucking yell at you. Just do your fucking job and do it right and quit being a fucking pussy about every fucking thing. Nobody is here to fucking harm you. And went on his whole spiel about, but this is one of those kids that took it to heart because everybody got a participation trophy.
Right.
So, yeah, we need to get away from that. My best friend and I had a game called Don't Cry, Don't Flinch. We punched each other in the shoulder hard to see who gave first for the first week. Looked like my arm was purple. Yeah, we used to do stupid shit. I mean, eraser burns with fucking erasers on your
pencil lead in your arm.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so bad.
Yeah. Who go in the girls' bathroom the longest? We still had shop class though, where you learned actual fucking real things.
Yeah.
You had to take home ec, even if you were a dude. Even the girls could take shop too. We actually had a woodworking shop, and a metal shop, and all kinds of crazy shit.
We didn't have a metal one, but we did have a woodworking one. I was able to make a baseball bat, which was really kind of cool, on a lathe and everything. It was really neat.
And none of that's in the schools anymore.
No, a lathe?
You don't learn.
Are you kidding me? That's a dangerous machine. I'm sure somebody lost a finger in it.
Well, yeah, I watched a lot of motherfuckers get cut because if they tell you to use the vice grips to clamp down on the fucking drill press, that the metal will fucking, you can't hold it. Oh, I can hold it, and then it turns into a fucking lawnmower blade because it gets stuck on the drill bit, and you didn't clamp it down like you were supposed to. Then yeah, I've seen many of stitches and fat cells being leaked all over the floor in my shop class. It only took 3 or 4 times for people to realize that, when he said to put the vice grip on the drill press to keep it from lawnmower blading you.
Right.
Metal and wood with a shop teacher missing a finger. No shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
You gotta have a shop teacher missing a finger. I mean,
nah, I'm not gonna tell you twice. You flinched. You got 2 more punches. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kids these days wouldn't know what to fucking do. I mean, technology's great, but I think it's caused a lot more problems than it's worth. Because if you have everything at the palm of your hand with that little, that little computer that you carry around in your pocket that tracks you and stuff.
Yep.
But I can't emotionally deal with you saying bad words to me, so I'm gonna bring a gun and shoot you. That fucking absolutely makes no fucking sense in any common sense world. I took shop welding, carpentry, and even Microsoft certified in programs in our advanced computer class. We had good hands-on class.
Nice.
You must be a lot fucking younger, a lot younger than me. Because whenever I took fucking computer classes, we had a fucking floppy drive still.
Yeah. We have the Commodore 64s.
I don't think we went to
class. We had the old school typing machines. We had the electronic assisted key typing machines, and then we had the word processors, which was almost a computer, not quite, but those were the nicest. Obviously, everybody
word processing. I remember that shitty class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oregon Trail was big then. But yeah, it was the Commodores that we had. And I think later on, we didn't have like any computer classes. We actually got computers that were connected to the internet, but I think I was a junior or senior in high school for that happened. And then there was only like 6 of those, and they were locked in a fucking secure area in the library, and you had to sign up for time to go in there and get on them. And just for reference, whitehouse.com is not where you want to go search for stuff. I had no clue. I was doing a report on something to do with the White House, and first time I ever touched a computer, and I type in whitehouse.com, right? Because I think that's what it's going to be. And it's a porn site, and it's like fucking immediately comes on and starts doing, and I'm in the middle of the fucking library with no headphones on. And that room that echoed to beat hell, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened. She's like, no, you got to go to .gov.
So when I did photography in school like that on the computer, it wasn't video, it was just picture, and it was a slow internet connection. So dial up. So you had to wait. And the picture would load a little bit at a time from the top down, right? So you start with her head and you're like, okay, she's looking all right. As it's going on, I'm like, oh, I'm almost the tits. I'm almost there. Yeah, it was a lot different then.
Yeah. There's no lack of data, just huge lack of knowledge. And Anonymous is saying, I was going to say that too. Yeah, I mean, I know there's no lack of data. It's the fucking, they're not using for what it's intended for. Like, I'm watching 3 hours of fucking TikTok. Like, what the fuck? What, like, I told my daughter, I was like, you're going to have motherfucking scoliosis of the neck from looking at your phone too fucking much. Put the fucking phone down.
Right?
They got to block her after that mistake. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know any different. I was not interested in computers whatsoever. My life consisted of hiking and fucking preparing to go to the military. I was just doing a damn thing I was told to do at school, so get the hell out of there. But yeah, whitehouse.com. That was so fucking funny. It showed like a picture of the White House when it first came up, and then it was like all these like naked. I can remember it plain as day, and this is back in the 90s, man. There's these naked bitches in the window, and I was like, oh my god, there's a bunch of chicks sitting around me. I was like fucking embarrassed. That was back when I used to get embarrassed, but yeah, it was so funny. It's so funny. That was before there was firewalls, I guess. Neither did my teacher, but she learned. Yeah. Yeah, you see, well, you gotta be a lot younger than me, so yeah. There was no censorship back then. They didn't know they didn't know any of that stuff. The librarian was just new to the computer world herself. It was hilarious though. It was super embarrassing, super hilarious. Like, oh my god, there's stuff they have because of course we didn't have a computer at home, so like my sister had one, but we weren't allowed to use it, if that makes any sense. So cat instructor never left his desk, but he had a router where he could switch, see your screens. No shit. That's hilarious. Catch you playing Prince of Persia before the old internet days.
Oh yeah, Prince of Persia. I remember that shit.
Really? I
loved Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia, man. I spent so many hours on that. That Scorched Earth, Space Taxi, a few other ones, but yeah, that was like a really high graphic one at the time.
I think the only thing I played was like Command and Conquer on the computer. And maybe it was some kind of night game. It was almost like Command and Conquer, but it was based out of like a medieval time.
Was it with zombies and ghouls and shit in the graveyard?
No, it was like knights and princes and shit like that. But you'd build your troops up, and you'd have arrow fletchers and blah blah blah. You build It's basically just like that was the first time I think I played video game online. Was that Night or whatever the hell it's called, and then the other one was Command and Conquer. Doom. Yes. Yep.
Doom, yeah, I played a lot of that. Fell out of love with that game after a while, but
no, he's talking like the old school Doom where you're like,
yeah, no, I know. Same thing as like Wolfenstein. Yeah, I remember the original ones. The original ones I played a lot. You know, they were great, but the new versions I don't play anymore. You know,
the first video game system I remember coming out before Atari was Intellivision.
Mhm.
It was so low tech that you had to have a voice modulator that plugged in the game slot, and then you plug it was as big as the fucking game system, and then you plug the game in the other side of the voice modulator, and then that's the only way you could get voice to play or the sounds from the video game to play is to have the voice modulator connected to the fucking video game. And then that didn't really turn out that much either because, you know, who the fuck wants to sit in a hot ass house with no air conditioning and play a video game on a fucking box TV? The old floor model.
Yeah, with the screws in the back that you had to hook up the two little forked connectors to.
Yep. And a dime worked perfect for.
Yep.
See, where's that? What's his face at? He's talking about doing retro gaming. That's all we're talking about now.
Broken Patriot, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I don't even know.
Fella.
Most people haven't even heard of that gaming system.
I had the old one where it was basically different versions of Pong. Like, it was all Pong, but they call it tennis. They call it hockey. They call it this, but I'm like, it's just different types of Pong.
So you've heard of the Intellivision?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was maybe something only in our region or something because they had the B-17 bomber. That's all I really wanted to play because when you started up, you go B-17 bomber.
Nice.
Man, I love that fucking game. Then I really didn't play video games. I played Atari occasionally, but most of the time I spent working out and running for fucking cross country and fucking wrestling. Not a lot of time to play video games. Plus, like I said, it was fucking boring. You got like lay in the floor in front of the fucking tube TV. You know, it's not like now where you can mount the motherfucker on the wall. You had to lay down and then the lines. The lines kept going through the fucking TV as you're playing. You're like, this shit sucks. Right. ColecoVision, Intellivision, yeah. Scorch was great. Fill holes with lava. Never played that.
Yeah, Scorch was good.
I don't think I played ColecoVision either, unless that's Intellivision.
Scorchers was you could play it against the computer, but it was best when you played it against other people, and it was turn-based. It was trying to kill other tanks, and you'd get like superpowers or missiles or whatever, and you'd shoot underneath them, and they'd fall and take damage that way, or you could shoot them directly, obviously, too. But it was all about trying to figure out the right angle in order to shoot. Right, it's because you had to go over mountains or distance, right? So you had to shoot higher than the target, and it was kind of a cool little physics game, to be honest.
I loved Radio Shack too.
Radio Shack used to be the shit, man. Go there and look at the radio control shit. I'm like, oh man, if I had money.
Oh, I like the little kits so you can learn how to build your own shit.
Right.
I was soldering stuff whenever I was like 10. I can make this 9-volt battery, make this aluminum connection touch, and it comes on. I can put that in my clubhouse in case somebody opens the door. So we could use these 2 nails.
Yeah, I got one of those wiring kits.
Yeah.
As a toy for kids, and it had these little springs, and you'd put these wires in the springs in certain ways, and they had these instructions on how to do certain things, how to make an alarm, and you'd put the wires where you need to put them, and if the wire didn't touch, alarm went off, and so yeah, I fucked around with that a little bit. That was fun.
Yeah, I love that. I made an FM radio, AM radio. Made like a version where you had a wrapped wire around a couple of nails, and then you pull the nails out of the board, and maybe that was the radio. Shit, I don't remember now. But I also made something where you could put made the coils of wire into a magnet.
Nice, yeah.
And once you charged them, it would pull the metal to one side. It's like the beginning of the rail gun. I just didn't get any further with it.
I do remember making something with magnets and copper wire that I had to wrap the wire in a certain way so that the magnets would make it electricity.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it was, but I remember doing that.
I think I still have the old analog kit with the springs and shit. Just have to dig it out. Now everything's digital.
Yep.
You can't even get a non analog signal from the TV anymore.
It was difficult setting up my Super Nintendo, I'll tell you that much. Not as bad as it would be to set up an Atari, though, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Well, now they make all the connectors and shit. If you go to GameStop, man, it's like fucking phenomenal.
Well, you don't even need the original system. You can buy the remake versions for a lot less and play all the same games. Usually, a lot of them even have the games included. You get like a whole package for $100. Yeah.
Analog TV, wall mount.
There you go.
I don't use it for that, but I just found the antenna for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes RCAs, so you can mount the camera to it, or not mount the camera to it. You can put a camera on it.
Right on.
And if you can find the battery for it, because it's old as shit, you could battery power it, but the battery could actually green. 7-inch television.
My first TV was 5 inches, black and white.
Yeah, mine was black and white.
I'm so happy to have my own TV in my room. I had to buy it because my parents wouldn't buy anything like that for me. But I eventually saved up and bought me a little black and white 5-inch TV. Watching TV all night long.
I had a TV in my car that was black and white. But I didn't live at home.
All right.
I worked 10 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did work 2 full-time jobs. Oh, shit. Cozy dangerous. Crazy dangerous. Oh, there's not even a whole. Okay, let's see. I used to love I have a steel box erector set for my grandfather. Had motors, open contact that you could plug into any outlet. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Crazy dangerous, yeah, but you only got pinched once or twice before you realize that you shouldn't do that stupid shit anymore. I hope they because the title of this video, Biohazards in You, they're going to be like, what in the fuck? All they did was talk about video games.
Probably.
Thanks for wasting your time, fucking screw tube. Oh, God. It's so hilarious. You said 2 minutes worth about a school shooting, and the rest of it was about meat and stuff and TVs and video games. Oh, fuck. We should do that more often. We should put some really controversial shit and then just not even talk about it so they have something.
That's a great idea, actually. I like it.
And then when it's controversial, put something, non-controversial at the title and the picture.
Yeah. Today we're talking about video games.
Reverse psychology, motherfucker. Back when men are men and did men stuff. I still do men stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I hate running a chainsaw now, though. I've been doing that for like a week. Digging and chainsawing, and then whenever I take a break, I peel logs for my bushcraft dugout thing that I'm making. It's not really fucking, just more or less something for the kids to play in, but not big enough. I just want to build one. There's some super huge logs, and I don't have a what the hell is a draw knife to peel them with, so I've been using a kukri that I got like 10 years ago for Christmas. I just keep sharpening it. I mean, if it'll peel the bark off, if they use it to cut people's arms and shit off in Africa, it'll peel bark in India.
All right.
They decapitate people with them. So, I mean, fuck, it works great, though. It's a slow going. Keep it sharp. But I finally got a sharpening stone for $7 from the Amazon. Shameful plug there. You can buy it at Walmart, but it's like $20. Yeah.
Every time I've went into a store, even Ace Hardware, I cannot find a sharpening stone, like an old school sharpening stone.
Well, this is a puck. It's a Lansky puck. It looks like a hockey puck on one side, super heavy, and one I don't have it in here. It's in my bag. I carry down in the woods. Yeah, I can't find an erector set, man. I always wanted to have one. I had one when I was a kid, and I made all kinds of cool shit. It's crazy trying to find one now. Like, even my Legos that I had when I was a kid, like, my mother passed away, and my non-sperm donating father, because my sperm donor is a fucking piece of shit, but my dad, for clarification purposes, he started bringing me all my stuff back. I got a fucking huge tub of Legos, and I was like, holy fuck, this is so cool. My daughter's like, you know how much those are worth, Dad? And I was like, no. She's like, people buy them because she likes to play with Legos, and I was like, well, you can have them. I mean, fuck, I'm not gonna do anything with them. And she's like, those are worth so much money. She's like, I don't even want to play with them because I'm afraid to lose them because there's a bunch of little guys and shit in there.
Right.
I was like, well, you don't just fucking put them back in there. You're like fucking 15. And it's not like you're fucking retarded and you're gonna fucking eat them and sweep them up with a vacuum or something. So, but yeah, she said like they're crazy expensive. And then she wants one for Christmas, the Harry Potter castle or something. That bitch is like $100. I was like, holy fuck. But that came a long way. You can print them now.
Yeah.
I thought about 3D printing some cool ones.
Or at least like new hats for the Lego guys. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I found another little bag of them the other day when I was going through some of the boxes.
Can you imagine doing like a Star Wars theme, but it's all like battle worn?
Yeah.
Oh,
my shit's battle worn.
No, but I meant, printed that way.
Yeah.
That way. Or you could do it however you want, but yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, like, did you see my pen holder?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I showed it to anybody online, but I got everything tore apart here. Hold on, get up the keyboard for a second. So I was undecisive on what I wanted to do with my pen holder. So, oh, that looks super dope ass.
Yeah.
But it's a stormtrooper. And I ran out of black filament. So usually you have to pay for a dual extruder to do the black and the white. But I figured out that I pause it and then I can go in there and melt the two pieces together and not have the big expensive machine and do that. But I did that, and then I did this before Fuckface.
The Terminator, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Before Fuckface became a Nazi, like his parents.
All right.
So that holds micro SD cards and stuff on the top of it. And then what else did I print that was cool?
Mm-hmm.
Say again? No.
The wife's showing me a picture of Northern as a kitten, saying it was 3 years ago. So I guess she's a 3-year-old cat now.
And then these, of course, print these all the time. People make fur polls, just depends on what color. Yeah. Well, guys and gals, it's been an hour and 9 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys checking in today.
Heck yeah, that was fun.
I have stuff to do. I'd love to sit and talk. Maybe we should get together and have a big old fucking camp out one time or something. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
With all my regular people that check in and out. So,
sign me
do
up.
something cool like that one of these times. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And as always, I'm Irish USMC Vet. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, pitch most complaints, leave in the comment section below. Share this video, like it, whatever. Check out the links below in the drop down box. And what else? Check us out on Discord. I put a lot of stuff over there, especially what I'm working on that day, whether it be a knife, a cloak pin from the OG style Scottish Irish cloak. What else? All the stuff I'm doing that day, I'm over there. I'm putting it up on usually on Discord. And then I put some stuff on Patreon that I can't put other places just because, it's questionable. So,
okay.
Have a good day. Thank you. Simplify, Godspeed. And we'll talk to you guys and gals tomorrow, God willing. Peace.